All right, we're gonna head to the Goodwill over there, if you can see in the back. As you can tell, it is raining. It has been raining the last 2 or 3 days. Oklahoma, if y'all don't know, about 2 months of the year, you get a ton of rain, almost kind of like monsoon, as we say. Just tons and tons of it, and then you get about 10 months of nothing. So hopefully it clears up, because a couple days from now will be garage selling. Hopefully find some great stuff there. But for now, we're gonna head out thrifting, see what we can find. Hopefully some really rare items. So stay tuned, I'll see y'all there. All right, we ended up finding a couple things so far. Ended up finding the Alley Miles, and it was half off. Originally it was at $9.29, but now it's only about $4.50. It's a great deal for some Alley Miles. And then this is super nice. This is a James Pierce, like women's blazer jacket thing. I'm trying to think of the actual term for it, but it's 15 bucks. Comps are going everywhere from 50 to like 40 to 60 or 70. So if I find quite a bit, I'll definitely get that for sure. We're gonna go through men's pants and see if we find anything. Just came across these. These are some super nice Peter Millar. Just normal price. Long sleeve shirts. These are like UPF ones. If you don't know anything like this, UPF shirts and pullovers and all, they sell absolutely fantastic. Now the button ups and polos, unless the polo has a really cool print on it, doesn't, weirdly. So I'll definitely hit those. Probably 30 bucks a piece. Or get those. I don't know why I said hit those. But we'll keep looking through. Might look that up and see. Brooklyn Brigade. Alright, ended up finding some more stuff. This is a real nice Neiman Marcus cashmere. That is a cool zip up thing. I didn't see any holes. A little bit of pilling, but for $8, probably sell for 35 or 40. This is a brand I haven't really tried, but called Barber. This is a nice men's flannel. About $6.79. Comps are all over the place. Some for like 25, some for like 50 or 60. So it's a great style on there. As you can see, it's just nice red and green. Should be able to get 30 or so. This used to be good, this Puma Volition, but you can't really sell Puma anymore. And as you see, it has a little embroidery. If it weren't for that, it'd probably be a $30 hoodie, which that would have been awesome. But yeah, you'll get Veroed now. Unless I'm wrong, let me know if they changed it. Some Madewell. Alright, just went through a rack over there. Found 4 of these. Brain Spooner. These are probably vintage 90s ones. $6.79 a piece. Each one of these should sell at least 30. I'll show you each one. This one is kind of different. What does that say? Detrick Viquez? I'll have to look that one up. That might be worth a little bit more since it's a collab or something like that. Here's one with some sailboats. It's super cool looking. It's got like a Hawaiian style thing going here. Super cool. And then I found, this is awesome looking. This is a Columbia leather jacket. It's only $9. I'll definitely look it up and make sure, but it should be easy 40 bucks, I would think. Pretty nice. We'll keep looking through the women's, see what we can find. Brand new J. Jill. Hey, look at there. It's only $3 since green is half off. It's a nice size large. I'll definitely get that. Y'all can see that. Also found a couple other things. This is also half off. Some Eileen Fisher. It's got a hole. Won't be getting that. That is why. This is actually Lululemon. It's one of the few that are actually normal price. You can see it's back in logo back there, if you can kind of see it. Yeah. Should be easy 30 bucks. I'll have to find the exact style. Probably 30 for this as well. Not too bad. All right, we're at our next Goodwill and found a couple things so far. This is a nice Athleta, and if you see on the inside tag, say 2023, so it's actually a pretty new style. Nice button up, probably around 25-30. Ended up finding a nice Peter Millar corduroy. Don't know the exact style. Looks like it needs to be thrown in the wash, but pretty good shape. For $7, be around 30, 35. This is a great brand to look for called Clothing Arts. This is a nice cargo shorts. Comps are going for about $40 for this shorts right here. If you ever find the pants, they can go for like $40-50 as well. This is a brand I see every once in a while called Proper Cloth. I'm just gonna chance it. This is a really nice like heavy cotton button up for, I think it was like $6. Comps are all over the place for like 25, 30 to 35 or so. So we'll see. Probably could get $30 on them. Right now we're in the women's tops, as you can see here. We'll see what else we can find. All right, I just went through a rack and found a couple things. This is some men's Lulu shorts, if you could see that. It's probably a size small, but for only $5, probably a $30 short. This is a new brand I've never heard of called Style Benetton. It's pure linen, as you can see. It's super nice looking and buttoned up. I think comps were going for about $30, so definitely check it out as long as there's no stains or anything. And keep going through the women's section, see what else we can find. All right, we're having our segment again of Reseller Questionnaire. Today I have Julie with me. I run into all the time, like probably once or twice a week, maybe more than that. We always run into each other at the Goodwills. So tell me, how long have you been doing reselling?
About 5 years now.
Nice. It's like I've been doing it about, I think, seven-ish years. My dad's been doing it for about a decade or so. So what got you into it?
Well, I was a hairstylist for about 30 years and I loved it, but I was just looking for something different to do, and I loved going to Goodwill and finding things, and I would find things that weren't my size, or, you know, and I was like, I should be able to sell this, and so I started looking online and figuring out that Poshmark was a good place to go, so I started selling on there, and then just recently, about 6 months ago, crossed over to eBay just to try to sell some more stuff. So
well, that's awesome. So what type of stuff do you usually look for? Just mainly clothes?
I would say clothing mainly. Lululemon's probably my favorite thing to find. That's my highest selling items. So just, you know, all kinds of, mainly women's things are my favorite.
So maybe more athletic gear.
Yes, athleisure and things like that. So
that's pretty
Fiore
cool.
and Athleta, things like that.
Those are great brands.
Are my favorites.
Right there. So, all right, I just want to curious, what is probably your best find you ever found, or just a really cool item?
Well, I did find a couple years ago 2 pair of Janko jeans, and those sold within, well, I waited for a little bit, but I got, you know, lots and lots of offers, and I've never found that again, but I always hope to find those. Those are probably one of my best flips.
Awesome. Do you remember what you sold them for? Or?
I know they were around $150, and I paid maybe $9 for, and I found 2 pair the same day. I was thrilled. So. But I've never found them again.
I've only found Jinko once. Okay. Like I think it was about 6 months ago. It was at Uptown Cheapskates.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They were having their annual or semi-annual sale, and just happened to be there for $15, and they're worth, like you said,
that's awesome.
$150.
Yeah. They
crazy.
sell right away.
I one time found you ever heard of the brand called Laurel Piana?
Yes, I've never found it.
I have found a sweater once. It was a cashmere men's sweater. It sold for like $250.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was absolutely insane.
That's awesome.
Super, super cool. Well, as y'all know, you can just find some really just crazy stuff at a Goodwill still. You just never know. Like you said, you found Jinkos.
That's right.
I find some weird stuff all the time. So, and you ready for the garage sale season?
Yes, said? I'm very excited. Hoping to find some good deals.
So we might run into each other at the garage sale.
That's
so
right.
Stay tuned for that. Well, thank you for being on our show. And if y'all like this, definitely hit that like button. And hopefully, I may even show you, if you can send me your Poshmark, I might be able to put in the description. You can check her stuff out. So stay tuned for all that, and I'll see you back at the Thrift. So this is a brand I see every once in a while. This is Aviva. If you all don't know, is the kids Lululemon. As you see, they have them as a women's top, but this is actually a girl's shirt. For $6, I probably wouldn't get it, but if it were half off and it's still here, they still are usually around $20, so not too bad. I also found a couple other items. This is a really cool Lululemon. This was actually given from a nice lady who's another reseller that I run into. She gave me this size large. This is just like a, I presume, metal vent hoodie. Is 13, but if I find enough stuff, it won't matter. This should be about a $30-$40 hoodie. Then I found also, this is a brand I find from time to time called Magashoni Cashmere. Sorry, the hanger kind of messed up a little bit. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. There we go. As you can all see, it's a nice button-up cashmere cardigan, and then it has some nice clothing trim in it as well. It's pretty nice, probably $30-$40 for only $6. So pretty awesome deal. We'll keep looking through the rest of the women to see what else we can find. All right, this is a new brand, never heard of, called Carry Tra. It is basically just like Smart Wool and Icebreaker, and it sells for about the same too. As you can see, they're going for about $30-$35. It's another kind of wool base layer brand. I'll definitely have to check, make sure there's no holes or anything, but it looks in really good shape. These, if you don't know, sell super quickly. All these wool base layers, every time I find them, they sell within a couple weeks. So definitely get that. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Who knows, we might find another one in here. Alright, I was just going through the women's jackets and found this nice Athleta. It's only $9, and the style is called the Sojourn Top. It's a half-zip pullover. It's a little bit older. It's from like 21, but it's selling for like $40-$50. So for $9, definitely get that. Yeah, I think it was a Sojourn jacket or top or something. I'll show a comp on it, so if you ever find it, definitely check it out. It also shows that even the jackets, even after a couple of years, still can be good. Usually I look for stuff from 2023 and up, but this case, very few case of it actually being worth quite a bit, even with being 4 or 5 years old. So not too bad. Go through here and see if there's anything else before we head out. All right, found last thing is brand new Pendleton. This is actually a silk blend top. It is, I think, $8, but I bet this would sell for $35-$40 easy since it's brand new and all. But not too bad. We're gonna head out to one more thrift store and see what we can find there. Usually the one we're heading to, I find a lot of great stuff, so stay tuned and I'll see y'all there. All right, we're at our next Goodwill and found 2 things so far. Found this really nice Lululemon, normal price. This is probably maybe a dry sense hoodie, or it could be a metal vent, as you all can see. Should be easy $30-$35. And then this is a super nice Lululemon t-shirt. This is, I believe, the dry sense t-shirt. Could be wrong, but for $4, definitely get that. Let's see if there's any more in these t-shirts here. All right, just got from that rack right there. Found 2 things. This is a really nice Spanx pullover. It's $12, but this type of Spanx sells easy $40-$50 usually. It's super nice. And then this is the first time I've ever found a Lululemon dress. It's $15, but to what I've heard, dresses are always worth a lot more, so I'll take a chance on it and see the exact style. Definitely needs to be thrown in the wash. You can see there's a couple stains, but not in bad shape. Alright, I just came from a rack, and first up I found these really cool looking Nike pants. They're called the Starting 5 Force. Their comps are going from anywhere from 25 to like 40, so probably definitely take a chance for that. This is just a simple Lululemon fundamental t-shirt, which is easy $25. I think only paid about $5 for it. This next one is some Frank and Eileen. This is a fantastic item, as you can see there. Easy 40-50 bucks. It does have a couple of marks on it, but shouldn't really matter too much, and I think the distress might even just be kind of its own style. The next item is an Alaskan hard gear. I believe it is made out of bamboo, and they're going for roughly 30 bucks, so not too bad for a little hoodie t-shirt. Next up is a San Soleo quarter sip. These usually go for easy 25-30 bucks, and it was only $4 since it was half off. So next up, we're going to go through the women's tops and see what we can find. Alright, just got off a rack and found two things. This is brand new Eddie Bauer. Might be even vintage. I'll have to check it out for 12 bucks. Probably a $30 or $40 jacket, so not bad. But here is probably the best find right here. Some Johnny Was. Beautiful top for only $6. This will be probably a $40 or $50 top. Excellent, excellent stuff. Hopefully they keep putting racks out, keep finding more and more stuff. Alright, we just found some more great stuff. Found two Eileen Fishers. This is a nice, probably linen or cotton top for $7. Be easy, probably 25 or 30. This is the other one. This one's a little bit warm, but it's only $3. So it's a nice little viscose top. Easy 25. And then this is a brand I find every once in a while called Jam's World. Found one maybe a couple videos ago. This is the Jam's World Violet. Probably 25 bucks. If you find the really cool prints on them, they can be worth a ton more, like 40, 50 and up. So for $3, a pretty great deal. So hopefully we keep finding more stuff. If not, I'll see you back home. As y'all saw, we ended up finding a ton of fantastic items there. That Johnny Was probably was the best item I found at the thrift stores today. So, and if y'all liked the Q&A, definitely know and let me know in the comments. And if you all want to be in a video kind of like that, my dad and I were coming up with doing just viewers like you sending us video clips about maybe 30 seconds just answering a couple questions. How long you've been reselling, what is your best or coolest find you ever found, and what brought you into reselling. We would make a really cool video of just all of you viewers showing us how you got into reselling. So let me know in the comments if that is a great idea. If so, and you want to send some videos, just send it through our randompandaresellers at gmail.com, and hopefully it would allow 30-second clips. I would think it would. And if, like I said, we get enough of them, I'll make it into a video and I will show it on our YouTube channel of all of you viewers on how you've got into reselling. So if you like this video, definitely hit that like button, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks.